What we want to do now is we want to pay attention to the furniture in the bathroom. If there is any, you see this one does have some. We also want to make sure that we're paying attention to our baseboards, picture frames in the room, and frequently touched like light switches, because that's how germs get passed around, is by common area touching. You always also want to make sure that you're doing a little Lysol spray after you're actually wiping the light switches, just for a little bit of disinfection. It's just save it from everyone in the church getting sick, or if one person comes in with a bug, at least the whole church won't catch what they have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my height right now, which is mostly going to be like picture frames on the wall and my light switches. Now, I always hold the picture at the bottom, because you don't know if you're in a residential home or a church or anywhere, you don't know how good they stapled this to the wall. So just so you don't break anything or it doesn't fall on you, I just always feel more comfortable holding the base of the frame, so I feel like if it does seem to fall, I can try to catch it. And also I feel like if it is wobbly, if it falls to the floor, I have time to figure out how I'm going to catch it before it actually hits the floor and breaks. So I always hold here first, and then I go around, because you know they get dusty too. And making sure you're not leaving a lot of streaks and things. Okay, now this is kind of wicker furniture. It gets a little dusty, so I just give it a quick wipe. I always try to decorate. I like to decorate. Now I'm just going to move this onto the small rug, because it's small. This way it's going to make it a little bit easier for me when I'm trying to sweep the floor, that I can get around the floor pretty easy, as long as I pick up the light furniture. You don't want to break anything, so this way. And you want to make sure you're doing your baseboards in your facilities, because of a certain reason. If you let it go, all of a sudden now you have to get a real wet rag and you have to really clean it. You want to try to do, even if the surface is clean, go through the motions regardless. Don't be afraid to move stuff. Alright, honey, can you finish my baseboards for me, please? Yep. Now, when we stopped the last video, we were in the process of cleaning the sink. We've now completed the sink. When you're cleaning the sink area, you want to do your lights, you want to do your mirror, you want to do your sink. You always want to make sure that you make your chrome pretty and shiny. And you also want to take care of the wood in the front. Now, this is the main trash can for the bathroom, so we make sure that we have 2 liners in every barrel. One in the front and one actually in the top. You always want to take some kind of disinfectant spray. Spray your trash can. And of course, where it's commonly touched. And the Lysol seems to leave things a little wet, dry it. Now we've done our doors, we've cleaned our bathrooms. If you look over here, this is a completed bathroom, which is including the baseboards, the toilet itself. We put 2 rolls of toilet paper in the bathroom, a trash liner with 2 trash liners, and now we're getting ready for the process of sweeping and mopping the bathroom. We made sure that all of our bathrooms are well stocked, and make sure, check after yourself. Even if you're a professional, somebody's always going to forget something. So if you're with 2 people, if you finish an area, ask your backup person to check the area to make sure that nothing was missed. Better safe than sorry, or the client see it and then you have to come back unnecessarily. Me, I always like my toilet seats down. I don't like the toilet seats up, so it always looks like a man was peeing in there. So that's always the reason why I put my seats down. Now we're going to sweep and mop. So I always find the best way to sweep and mop the bathroom is to take all of your cleaning materials out of the bathroom first, and then do your sweeping and mopping, because then you have a little stuff on the floor to have to go around. before we leave, we're also going to make sure to wipe down our doors and disinfect our doors because, like I said, I'm really hype on the cross-contamination. Let me hold this door for me. In the bathrooms, to use a basic home mop is fine because it's a little smaller and easier for you to maneuver around the toilet areas and things. But in the main flooring, I always typically say you get an industrial mop and an industrial bucket because you can hit more floor with a bigger size mop. And it really, you don't have to worry about detail in there like you do the bathroom. Okay, my mop is prepared. Now my first order of business is to sweep. Now when I mop, I typically use the S method when I mop because I feel like I'm getting all of the area and I'm not missing anything. So I use the S method. I typically will shake my mop in back of me just in case there's anything stuck. I don't want to carry it with me through the whole mopping process. Okay, 2 areas are done. Okay, upon exiting any rooms that you are in a facility, you always want to make sure to shut off the lights because between cleanings, you don't know how long the facility is going to stay closed. So, in order to save them on electricity, and a lot of them want the lights off after you're done with the cleaning. And that's how you clean a bathroom.